Hello, in this Java video we are going to cover method overloading. So method overloading is when you have two or more methods that have the exact same name, but they have a different, either number of parameters or different type of parameters they accept. And that's how the compiler knows which method to, use when you actually call the method. So let me, use an example. So if I do public static void, I call this hello. Um, okay, so let's say if I do int x, and I'm going to just do a simple system out. Doesn't matter what the function does. You can have a return type. That doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be static if you're doing something a bit more complex, something slightly different. If you know about that, that's fine as well. And okay, we're printing our x, and if we just call it, so if we do hello, and let's just pass in 7, so it should print out 7. That's pretty cool. Watch what happens if I duplicate the method and try and run it. It gives an error, and the error is duplicate method. So we could either rename it and rename the method, but that's not method overloading. So because it doesn't know which one to call. Because imagine if I said x times 2, which one should it call? At this point, when I've called it, it does not know. We can do some distinction. So method overloading, if for example I added another variable int y, no errors now. And if I do x times y, if I run it, we still get 7. Whereas if I were to call hello now and do, let's say, 4, 7, we'll get a value of 28 because it knows to call this method. We can go a step further. So if I copy that, and let's say if I have no parameters whatsoever, and I just do a system out of this hello world, if I run that, nothing should change in the console. I forgot public, I put public. Nothing should change the console, which it didn't. And if I type in hello again, but without the parameters, it will run hello world. And these don't have to be in the exact order that the methods are written. You don't have to keep calling them. And another thing, the beauty of methods, functions, whatever you want to call them, is you can just keep calling them again and again. And that's not just unique to method overloading. That's all types of methods. As you can see, printed out hello world. And I want to show you one more example. So if I get this, I'll get this one. So if, let's say, I wanted one parameter, but wanted a different data type, we can do that. So if I do boolean x, gives no error. And if instead I want to do an if statement, so if I say x equals true, then I want to print something out. I want to say system.out.println true. I'll do some tests. I'm going to say it is true. And let's say if I do an else. It is false. Again, if I run it, this should not change. It does not. And if I do hello, and I put in true inside of it, it prints out it is true. If I were to duplicate this line and put false, it will also say it is false. So that is method overloading. It is when you have two or more methods with the exact same name, but the actual number of parameters changes and or the data types of those parameters change. And the actual functionality within each method, it could be very similar or it could be totally different. That is up to you. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. There'll be a link to the GitHub page, which contains all the source code from literally every part in this series. And I look forward to seeing you in the next awesome Java video.